Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 2. Let's play Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, I've had some duels off camera to get my stats to level 113 and a deck capacity of 1725. I didn't really get a lot of good cards from Tristan because, well, one of them I really could have used, Guardian of the Throne Room. Sadly, I cannot even put in my deck, like, where is it to? It's over here. Because I need a level of 220. That's a substantial lot, if you ask me. So I think what I will do, however, I did get Seiya Ryu from Tristan. Cost 20, 2500 attack, 2300 defense. You know what? I'm going to take the last warrior from another planet out and put Seiya Ryu in. I think that's only fair. Unfortunately, I still not... Oh yeah, I can put in Sea King Dragon. I mean, I got my level there. I think what I will do is arrange it by stars. I think that'll be a good idea. Let's see, what would I like to take out, though? Sandstone might be a good idea. I think I'll take out Sandstone. And then I'll bring in, say, Sea King Dragon. Yes, that should work. I think I'll have one more duel against Tristan on camera, well, here. And then I'll take on other opponents. Speaking of Sea King Dragon, he can get some use right off the bat. So I'll use Doran's ability first, in my turn. Tristan's obviously not going to do much, because he'll need, like, either a Thunder Monster or anything over 900 attack points, which I don't think he even has in his deck. And if he does, he might have to sacrifice first. Yeah, so obviously I just added a nice chunk of power right off the get-go. And that's going to be very useful for us. I'll try to attack monsters with my weaker ones and use my stronger ones to go for his life points. Sadly, I cannot use Doran's effect again, because I already used it when I summoned him. Here, I'll... Watch. See, he can't do it. Don't worry about that, he still hasn't even acted yet, technically. There we go. And I'd say more attack should do it. Oops, I went over too far. Ideally, this is not going to be the deck that wins me the day. However, it is a bit of a base. I'll duel you sometime later. But for now, I want to duel some new opponents. Raptor's been mopping up around here. But he's a janitor. I can't afford to fall behind. But you will fall behind because you have no name. Therefore, you don't even matter. You know what? I feel like I hate myself just for playing this card, but why not? Give him a false sense of hope. Magician of Faith. It doesn't have its special ability like in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Just keep that in mind. There'd be no reason for me to even attack with the Unhappy Maiden because it has 0 attack points. I can use it to easily bring down a Fiend card if it attacks. If there is one. Let me put Dark Hole on the field. Then I'll have an excuse to play Pot of Greed. Just remember, if you have 5 cards in your hand when you end your turn, you don't discard, but you don't draw anything new either. So if you want to get a new card from drawing, you might have to discard some crap. Or try to play something if you can. Even if it's a spell or trap card you don't plan to use right away. The good thing about trap cards here, compared to Dark Duel Stories, is that in Dark Duel Stories, if you played a trap, it goes away on the next opponent's turn. Here, you don't have to worry about that. They stay until either they are used, or you discard them on your own. I might as well just activate Doran's effect, even though these two monsters can't attack as a result. So just keep trying to duel as many opponents as you can before going for the main stuff. Which of course is going for Locator Cards. Well, I don't really think I need to sacrifice. But I'll do it anyway, just for the sake of doing so. Bring in Hero's Shadow Scout, or Hyro's Shadow Scout. I think it's Hero's Shadow Scout. I could be pronouncing it wrong, but who cares? Not the end of the world if I pronounce a duel monster wrong. Two-mouth dark ruler. Is it any good? It's better than what I got. I might as well roll with it. I'll try to make sure that whatever changes I make to my deck are on camera. Okay, let's take a look at my worst monsters. Of course, Unhappy Maiden fits that build perfectly. Sorted by attack, that's usually ideal for me. Two-mouth dark ruler was my newest monster. Put it in. Are you related to that guy I just dueled? Just wearing a different jacket? Isn't there anyone around with a proper backbone? I haven't met any worthwhile duelists. That's because the main guys aren't around at the time. Really? You just plain suck, and why the hell would you put this face up? That's just asking for disaster right there. You idiot. Put this face down. I don't want to play it yet, because if I do, then I won't be able to draw another card. There'll still be time for that, so for now, why don't I just activate Muyan Curry. The maximum amount of life points you can have is 9,999. Make sure you remember that if you're playing cards that replenish your life points by a lot, but you already have a lot. Ah, damn, that was Magician of Faith. So at this point, Fiend monsters could be a bad idea, if this guy has plenty of light ones. Forest, of course, should not be an issue unless he had Pyro as well. I mean, there's pretty much a good reason why the actual video files for this LP are going to be much smaller than they were for the other Yu-Gi-Oh! GBA games that I did. The reason being is glaringly obvious. There is no scrolling background, and most things that are going on in the game are quite static. Like, you're not just going from frame to frame to frame until you get the card on the field. It's just flat on the field right away as soon as you select it. Like, no scrolling effect or anything like that. It's just total staticness. That means it's less frames going on, which is pretty good. It'll make the game run much faster. Anyways, this, of course, is going to be a very easy battle. Just keep it up. I don't really think I need to summon anything major. Just about any hit will do it. But I'm gonna let Witch's Apprentice get the finishing blow, because she's kinda new to the current battle. Cyberjar! Ooh, Shadow Monster. That could actually be pretty good. Only costs 72 for 900 all across the board. I think I'll put you in my deck. Once again, I'm going to sort by attack. Take out the weakest ones. I'd like to, let's see. I'm gonna get rid of Zone Eater first. Next, I'm going to put in Cyberjar. Depending on who you're going against, you might end up changing your deck based on element rather than attack power. Oh, it's hopeless. All my rare cards are gone from my losses. I saw this kid, Espa something, back there. He demolished me! He's just this little kid, but ruthlessly tough. Oh, Esparoba, I mean. You mean, okay. Hey, baby, what's up? Do you want something from me? Oh, you're a duelist. Do you want to duel? I would have said yes, but you walked away like the total bitch that you are. So here, let's duel. Well, at least you kept your monster face down. That's a step above my previous opponent. I'm not worried about Bat, because that's just a Fiend card. If I played a Dreams monster, which I don't think I have any in my deck at the time, I would have got myself screwed. Ooh, Cyberjar finally gets a turn. Awesome. That 900 attack points, while small, will make a world of difference early in the game. think I'll get rid of Abyss Flower to bring in Bolt Escargot. Got myself a pretty nice tag team, if I say so myself. Flame Viper, I hope to trade away for a much stronger Pyro card. It's only 400? Yeah, it's 400. It's pretty bad for attack power. But, for now, you just have to live with it. Now there's gonna be another duel in the bag. It's starting to get too easy at this point. Even without entering that password that gave me an extra 100 dueling capacity and extra levels. At this point, it's gonna get easy, but it's gonna get hard later on once you advance the plot. Because yes, of course, there is a plot. Twin Long Rods number 2. That's a new Aqua Monster. 850, 700. Sign me up. Yes, it's disappointing. For you. Okay. I tend to do this a lot whenever I win a duel. Like, just change around my deck. And for good reason. You're gonna need it just to survive. Sinister Serpent, since you're already Aqua, I'll take you out. And what I just got, Twin Long Rods, of course. Where are you two? Ah, there you are. I'll put you in. Okay, nothing of significance here. So, I'll just go to the next area. Rex Raptor! How's it going, buddy? Yeah? What is it? I don't duel with obvious losers. There's no point in wasting time with pushovers. What? You want to challenge me at your wimpy level? I don't have the time for that. Some other time. Okay, so obviously I cannot challenge Rex Raptor yet, but I can later on. What? Are you challenging me? Sure, I accept. Then why'd you walk away? Alright, well of course there is no coin toss or rock, paper, scissors to determine who goes first. So just grin and bear it and take it with a grain of salt. Not that it matters that much. As long as you have a good deck, you're likely gonna win every single time. Ooh, this is interesting. Get this right off the bat. But first, I want to make sure I have an extra monster for support. Okay, Gale Dogra can go. He did his job. There we go. Attack directly. Beautiful. I just hope he doesn't have a Thunder monster. Otherwise, that would ruin Sea King Dragon's day. I'll put this face down. I don't really need to play it. Hero Shadow Scout come in. And this is obviously going to be another easy duel for us. Like at this point, you're just going to have a lot of easy duels. In fact, most of the people you'll come across will just have the same deck. I'm not kidding. It's a bit disappointing. I would have liked more variety, but whatever. Not the end of the world. Just going to make this run a bit faster. Fusionist. That could be interesting. Looks hideous or awesome, though. Just imagine having a pet like that. Oh, I could just fly to the vet. Hey, there's Rex Raptor over there. I know, he won't talk to me. You might be able to beat him. Not yet. I'm pretty sure I will if I have a lot of wind monsters in my deck, but for now, let's just focus on the matter at hand, which of course is getting my first Locator card. Okay, Fungi of the Musk, you can go. Since I just obtained a new Forest card. Fusionist? Fusionist can come in. I'm also gotta be very careful because I'm pretty close to hitting my deck capacity. And that can really go up. Like, the limit can be reached pretty fast. No, I've had enough. Of course you did. Okay, I don't want to challenge Roland yet, but I will later on, I promise. Hey, are you strong? I'm strong. Then forget about dueling with me. Go challenge someone else. No, I'm weak. No lie? Let's duel then. Okay, here goes. This guy's a total jerk. What is it with Queen's Double that they gotta play face up right away? Is it that hot? He's like, I cannot resist fapping to this card. I must play it up all the time, even in a duel. Why would you do that? Fusionist gets its first crack. Awesome. I'm just putting Dark Hole face down so I can have like extra room for my other cards. Who knows, I might get Pot of Greed sometime soon. Awesome. Good thing Magician of Fate isn't Dreams. Ah, Seiya Ryu can come in. But not yet, of course. I want to make sure I have plenty of room. Alright, let's see. Saber Slasher could also be a much better idea, but for now, I'll sacrifice Fusionist and Abyss Flower to bring in Seiya Ryu. I'm pretty good as long as this guy doesn't have any shadow cards. And I'm pretty sure I got this duel in the bag now. Yep, one more attack. Done. And I get Megirus Light. Is it any good? Possibly. 900 to 600. Hey, what did you say? You didn't say you were strong. Well, if I did, you wouldn't have dueled me. I had to lie for your benefit. Think about it now. Swordsman from a foreign land, you can go. Who the hell would keep you around unless it was actual Yu-Gi-Oh? Hey, what's up? Everyone's playing things very cautiously. What with the anti-rules? You can't duel with can't duel with someone better than yourself over and over. Yeah, I want to go with you. Man, when was the last time I had a turn first? What the hell? You put Griggle up first? Try as you might, you can't fap to this. Come on now. Unless it has really awesome boots that are so sexy to you. Sometimes I just cannot understand Japanese logic. But you know what, that's a foregone conclusion. Let's bring in Two-Mouth Dark Ruler. This could be a problem if Magician of Faith comes out, because I got two Fiend monsters. I gotta bring in a different type soon. Like, say, how about Doron? No, Twin Long Rods. I want to use Doron's effect later on. There, if I attacked Magician of Faith with Dharma Cannon, I would lose automatically. I won't lose life points, but I will lose my monster. And that's a very significant disadvantage. Alright, so far so good, despite that minor mishap with the Magician of Faith. Not a big deal. Obviously, we're going to win again. What else is new? Sadly, to get the deck you want, which with a lot of, say, 1700 to 1800 attack point monsters, you're gonna have to be dueling a long time. Oh yeah, Scalengel's ability is to draw one card, but I didn't really need it. Lava Battle Guard. Brutal arms, 200 minutes of hair, press down. It powers up Swamp Battle Guards on the player's field, which I don't have. I thought it could win. I didn't think it could win. Okay, I could go up to the cemetery to try for my first Locator card, but I'll do that later. Are you a regular here? Is this place really that Yugi's house? I really admire him. Yugi's so cool. You're creepy. I want to duel you. That's okay. I can accept the fact you're not very strong. Makes it easier for me. Once again, I cannot understand this. You know, sometimes the AI in this game is downright stupid. I mean, I've seen some horrible things happen. I'm not going to discuss them yet, but at some point down the road, I will tell Probably one of the worst things I've ever seen from the AI in the Sacred Cards. There'll be plenty of time for that story. But if you really must know, I might as well just say it to get it out of the way. At the late point of the game, I actually dueled someone. I had a monster in defense mode, and somebody attacked that monster with Big Shield Gardna that has 100 attack points. Needless to say, that opponent lost. And you know who that opponent was? Yami Yugi! One of the most intelligent duelists in the anime did something that stupid! It blew my mind! The worst part is very late in the game, where the opponents are supposedly harder. Deck-wise, but apparently not intelligence-wise. I facepalm till Kingdom Come. The Shadow who controls the dark. It seems like a meh kind of monster, but better than half the monsters I have already. Oh well, I lost. But you're Yugi's friend. No wonder you're strong. Yep, that's pretty much the only reason. You may save the game at your own house, Bunga. Face the PC on your desk and press the A button. Oh, I no longer duel. Hey, Taya.
Bunga, the tournament has started, hasn't it?
Wow, you're very late.
How are you doing?
Oh, apparently you cannot duel, Taya. Not that you would want to for a challenge. So it looks like my first Locator card could actually be around here. But I gotta duel these guys first, I believe. I'll deal with that in probably the next video. Maybe to close it off, I'll just have one more duel against Tristan. I didn't want to change my deck yet. Megira's Light. We finally get some action. Alright, this will be a pretty fast duel, as per usual. Let's see what I'll get from beating Tristan. Hopefully a very good card that I can use. Preferably one that's powerful, but not too expensive. I think I'll sacrifice one of my Dorons to bring in Saber Slasher. For now, obviously, as long as I keep up with the fundamentals, I'll do just fine. I think I'll sacrifice my other Doron to bring in the Leo Wizard. Now I got a nice chunk of power. Keep it up. I won't even need to use Muyon Curry. I'll bring in Mask of Darkness, I suppose. This turn should be the last one. Yep, it will. 50 life points remaining. Alright, let's see what I get from him. Ancient One of the Deep Forest. I don't know if I want to roll with that card, but it could be better than what I got. Actually, it is better than what I got for 5 or 6 star monsters. In any case, I'm going to stop the video here, and in the next part, I'll edit my deck and go on to get my other Locator card. See ya!